All right, Dane, what do you think of that, mate? A good win?
Oh, great win. Look, we travelled 3 hours on the bus. It's always difficult to win when you're away from home. We set ourselves up for this. Good win last week against Knights, gave us a little bit of confidence. Missing a few, but really the guys who filled in for those just stood up and really show what we're capable of.
You had the bulk of the chances throughout the game. What was the issue? You couldn't get to score on early?
Oh, look, I think you could sit down through 100 football matches and you're going to see that. But at the end of the day, we scored 2. We could have had probably 5 or 6 if the fairy had been with us, but she wasn't. And we'll take the 3 points.
What's the latest on Anderson's injury there? Obviously got the goal, but picked up a knock. And limping a bit there at the end, coming off.
Well, naturally we don't have that medical support around us to give us an actual idea of what's going on. Basically, he kept moving and his knee stayed where it was. So there's probably just a little bit of a strain there, but we'll have that looked at with the proper medical people. Probably tomorrow or Monday, I reckon.
Yep. As you said, a couple of wins on the trot. Are you back in the scheme of things for finals?
Oh, look, we've got work to do. I said to the guys that we hadn't done enough work yet to expect success at starting, and I think if we keep working, that expectation of success will be driven by the players, not by me or Darren. So it's just open to them, really.
All right, Cole, obviously very disappointing, mates. What did you make of the game as a whole, the collective? It was the Rangers probably had the better of it, but were you lucky, do you think, to take a 1-0 lead throughout the game?
I thought we started really well. I thought we started to dominate possession, and the goal that we created was fantastic. But look, any team in this victory league, I mean, you can't switch off and stop doing the tasks that you're supposed to be doing out there. And look, we had some passive periods of time in the game, especially in the first half, where we probably put too much pressure on ourselves as well. We lost that flow of football, how we want to play the game. And it was a battle from then on. Look, we could have gone in the sheds 3 goals down. A bit of lady luck there. Those didn't go in. Came out second half, looked far better. But then again, periods of time where silly mistakes are made. 2 quick goals. It's hard to the spirit of the guys to lift. I mean, I think we did, but look, we just couldn't nail the goal.
Townhouse and Town certainly had a lot of the ball there in the middle. I guess Turner was a big out today for you guys there with the amount of time those boys had on the ball.
Yeah, look, they found space really well. They worked between the lines. We knew that from previous games that we analysed, and look, they bossed that midfield in the first half. I thought the Japanese boy was good as well. He found plenty of space. We appeared to nullify him in the second half, but they always seem to have that extra man there for some reason, and you just can't give any team that opportunity because they'll shoot a goal.
And as we said, the impact of missing Jack.
Oh look, yeah, look.
A big loss this week?
No, not really. I mean, we got a 30-man squad, and there's guys that have been knocking on the door, playing well in the VDL. The VDL team's travelling on okay at the moment. They had their opportunities today, and look, it's a battle when you've got to step up. I mean, this level of football they're playing against teams, I mean, they're the best players in the state, and they have to step up from where they're playing currently. It's a big jump. People argue whether we missed Jack today, but Jack's just one player on the team to play as a team. He's just part of that. So we'll just move on now to Devonport.
And what's the difference? What was the difference between this week's performance and last week's performance? Because you matched it with South Harbour, probably should have won if you'd kept 11 men on the park.
Yeah, look, it's hard to really. Football's a funny game, isn't it? You can't really pick out, but I think we need to probably get back to playing how we want to play. Keep the ball longer. The opposition doesn't have it in. We need to work on those things this week and get back to playing that sort of football.